sent us an email. We were going to take today off. Today is our off day. But, but we were asked if we could do a special
request.
A special request here, babe. It's for Kimmy. I believe her name's Kimmy71. But it's so weird. The email threw me off. Her email says Kimmy Love, blah 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 blah. Okay, but we also have a Kimmy Love who comes in. So I was like tagging Kimmy Love, and then I was like, why did I think it was the other Kimmy? So I'm like wondering what Kimmy. I thought it was Kimmy71, but then when I looked at the email to tag her, where I don't see it. Yeah, let me come, Boogie. So it was just funny that I tagged the right one finally. It's Kimmy. All right, where's my live, peoples? It shouldn't be a members only. It should be everybody. My family can't find me. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta find my son. My baby boy's looking for his mama. I'm sorry, guys. When it comes to your baby, you'll do anything to find him. I'll look for him, and he's like, Mama, I don't see you. And I'm like, baby boy, what's wrong? So let me find my baby, and then I'll be right back with y'all. I mean, honest to God, you know what it's like, you guys? If it's not my boy calling me, it's my daughter calling me. And then I'm like this on the phone with my daughter, and then Drew's calling, and then I'm like, hold on, Destiny, hold on. And I hang up. Liz! Boo Boo, did you find me? Hi, guys. My Liz! My baby Liz came in. Woo! This is for you, Kimmy. These are your papitas. Happy birthday to you, love. Go ahead, Joe. You can start.
Can I?
Start it up.
All right. First thing we want to do. Hello, everybody. Oh, there we go again. Taking pictures. Gotta boil some potatoes. Cut them up into, I don't know, 3/4 inch chunks. Like you would to.
You're so handsome.
Like you would to make mashed potatoes. And what you want to do is I use 3 medium-sized potatoes. Cut them, peel them, put them in the pan, put enough water to cover them. Then I brought it to a boil, then put it down to a simmer once that happened, and then simmered them for 10 minutes, and they should be done. All right, just stick a knife in them, and if they fall off the knife, they should be done, or you just take a bite out of it and see if it's soft enough. So that's where we're at right now. I've drained them, took all the water out. Here we are with the potatoes. And then we just got a bowl here. We're going to use our ricer and rice these babies.
Silky smooth.
We want it silky smooth. Okay? And you can mash those up, but you have to make sure they're pretty well mashed and a good consistency.
Show them our masher.
Right?
Our masher.
This one?
Yep. See those little holes? That's gonna leave chunks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to really mash them up good with one of those. But
the ricer, Gordon Ramsay smooth.
This works pretty good. These ricers. So I'm just going to start.
We got ours at a garage sale, you guys, for like $1. It was in all the utensils, and it said all utensils are like 50 cents or $1. We're like, what? We've always cooked, so we got excited, huh, babe?
Takes a little muscle, but yeah, we did get excited.
Doesn't that look weird, you guys?
Then take a knife.
Can I help you?
I got it. You don't have to take a knife. You can take one of these little babies. Just scrape it off there. Then we're going to do that to all the taters. So they're in. Nothing else goes in these at this point. I just want to make sure they're all nice and smooshed.
That was modding. Joe pulled me off of my modding job. just to go live for him. Just kidding, you guys. We're a team. When the man calls. So how's my baby Liz doing, you guys? I gotta do it more often during the day. My baby Liz comes in. I mean, I know she's a grown woman, but I call her my baby Liz, you guys. Y'all don't need to correct me. I know she's a grown woman. I just call her my baby Liz.
Want them nice and fluffy. That's why we're ricing them too, because they stay nice and fluffy. The last few taters go in. So about 3 medium potatoes. Oop, missed that one. Alright, let's do this. Last of
Hey
it.
Rachel, Milltown, Grateful. Sorry baby, I don't mean for it to be loud.
No, you're alright. You're gonna...
You guys, we are making, it is one of our subs' birthdays, and she emailed me and asked me if I could do her a favor and if Joe wouldn't mind making her mashed potato or making fries. She missed the live, and I'm honest to God, you guys, it was our pleasure to do it. We don't mind it at all. First of all, it's her birthday. Second of all, I don't know. I think your subs are what make you. Every one of them. The first one to 857 or 729, whoever was the 745, 703, number 7, number 12, everyone got us to where we are. So if they ask us for something, and we're retired, you guys. If we're not doing anything, if we had an appointment, which my appointment's tomorrow, if it would have been tomorrow, we would have had to do it around our appointment. Because we were just here, I said, Joe, would you mind doing this for Kimmy? It's her birthday. And Joe goes, done. Say less. So you guys say a little happy birthday in there for Kimmy. Today is her birthday.
All right, onward. So now we got our potatoes riced. Okay, boiled them, brought them to a boil, simmered them for 10 minutes, and then they're ready for making mashed potatoes. Nothing else goes in here at this point. Now we move on to the next point, which is the only thing that goes in here is cornstarch. I have for 3 medium-sized potatoes, I got about a teaspoon or a tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. Then I got extra cornstarch. That's all this is so I can brush it on the top of the fries after I've formed them. So this gets sprinkled over the top. Okay, use it all. And you don't whip it up at this point. You don't whip it up. You want to just fold this cornstarch in. Okay, so we're going to use one of these little doohickeys. And you just want to fold it in. Okay, nice and gentle from the bottom to the top. Just kind of roll it around in there. Scrape off the bottom. And then I just kind of scrape through here. And any time it starts to chunk up and starts molding together, I just kind of break it up off the top, just kind of flick it around on top, and then just fold it some more. And you just want it, that cornstarch incorporated throughout the whole mashed potato stuff, but you don't want to mush it up and get it into a you don't want to form it just yet. You don't want to mash it in there. You just want to fold it in there nice and fluffy, and then we will form it in a baggie after this and make our little fry, make it the thickness that we want to make our fries. So now that we've got this fairly incorporated throughout the whole potato, you don't want no white, mounds of white in there from the cornstarch. You want it all throughout the potato. All right. Kept it fluffy for now. Okay. Next step is to put it in either a gallon size or a quart size bag, depending on how much potatoes you have. And then we're just going to spoon it in here. And if you have enough potatoes and your bag's too small, you know, get a couple of bags if you have to. But you just take your mashed potatoes that are nice and fluffy still. Okay, all out of there. One little more, a little bit more. All right, so now we have potatoes. Now we're just going to, let's see, this. I've marked my bag right here a little bit, about an inch in, because these gallon-sized bags they're wider than my rolling pin. So I made a mark there, so I'm just going to put the potatoes kind of to that mark, but I'm going to take them and get them in the bag, and then I'm going to roll them out just for a second, just to get all the air out. Okay, I want most of the air out of the bag, and then we'll Ziploc it. Okay, all right, all the air is out. Now we're going to squish it out a little bit. I made my mark here with a little white felt tip pen right there, because I know I want my rolling pin to go across the whole thing, just because the bag's so wide. So squash it out to start it out, kind of even. Okay. Now, since some rolling pins you can get those plastic rings that sit on there that will give you different widths. They get bigger rings, and then you can roll it out and it'll be consistent. I'm just going to use a couple of straws, this one, you know, hard straws. I'm going to put that right on my line.
Or you can use chopsticks.
Chopsticks, whatever you have. I like this thickness, so we use this. So I put one on one side of the bag and one on my white line. So now this will sit on both of those. Okay, and then you just start rolling out your potatoes. Move this down a little bit. Move that down a little bit. Alright. And you get them to the thickness that you want them by doing this. And then I just kind of push them back a little bit so I can get kind of like a squared up as much as possible, just so I can have some consistently long fries. Alright. There we go. Back on. There we go. There we go. That's how thick our fries are going to be. Okay, right there. That's how thick they're going to be, and we're going to probably make them kind of wide to make like steak fries. The wider ones that you get at the restaurants, instead of having, you know, square and long, these will be long, but they'll be, you know, a 1/4 inch thick, and then they'll be about that wide. So they'll be a 1/4 inch thick and about that wide. So we're just going to make steak fries. And what you do is you put this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes to let all the starches and I'm going to put it on this so it doesn't bend around. We'll just keep the same shape. But just put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes and let them starches kind of meld together, gel together, so it stays together. They're kind of delicate.
The glucose.
Yeah, they'll form a little gluten to keep them together, and they're a little delicate when they're in this stage right now. So at this point, once you roll them out, put them in the fridge, let them kind of come together a little bit, and then you take them out, and then we're going to cut them into the size fries that we want. And you just got to be it's not super delicate, but you take them out, just be careful with them, and then if they break, they break. That don't really change anything. So I thought I had her once.
I switched my thing.
No.
A little strange.
All right. It's a little different way of making fries for sure.
No, I meant my sweatshirt.
Oh.
I flipped it inside out because it was faced the other way.
Okay.
I bought this sweatshirt. It was from an ex-creator I was with. I mean, it's a really good sweatshirt. The quality is very good. I mean, it was a $60 sweatshirt. I didn't get it for free. I paid for it. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I saw who the person was, and I didn't want to support the creator anymore. And I've literally been having this sweatshirt in there for since last February, I guess March when I left. Just stopped wearing it, and then I'm like, it's such a good sweatshirt. It's like cozy feel, and so I wear around the house. I'll wear it right side out because I want the fuzziness around my body. But when I'm on air, I'm certainly not going to be like, hey, y'all. So, anyways, I have it inside out. I came on for a minute and I had it on, and I forgot that I had it the other way around, and I was like, oh my God, what am I? We just learn. We live and learn, guys. If you guys ever if you find another creator, and this goes for me, if you find another creator, just put in the search engine their name and find out what about them. And you, myself too, please put my name in the search engine too, and find out if there's whatever's about them. And I don't take it as an excuse. I didn't know.
Just learn about
I would tell my daughter, you're 25. How do you not know Destiny? If I'm 50, then how did I not do it? That makes no sense. Okay, guys, we made this last night for anybody. I'm making lunch right now while Joe's doing that. I'm going to warm this up. We basically had pozole last night. You guys look at our video if you guys are a soup. It is a authentic Mexican soup versus I think there's a lot, like menudo, everybody has that at restaurants. But it's definitely not something you buy in a store. You'd have to buy it in a Mexican restaurant. But it has the poblano, cilantro, habaneros, garlic, onion. We roasted it. Tomatillos. So I'm warming it up while Joe's doing that for lunch. But if you guys, we had enough left over for today, because it made a big pot for us, and we used 3 leg quarters. We could have gotten away with probably 1 or 2 leg quarters, but Joe likes a lot of meat in his, so for us, we really needed to do 2 or 3 leg quarters, and we used 1 can of hominy. Oh my word! We used 1 can of hominy, and it was $5.72 for 3 leg for a 10-pound bag, and we probably used 1 pound, so it was 57 cents a pound. So let's just say we used 60 cents for the chicken, and the cilantro was 35 cents, and we used a handful of it, but we're gonna just charge us for the whole thing. So we used $3.60 for the cilantro, and the poblano was 50 cents. It was a normal size. Let's just say you paid $1 for your poblano. They're not terribly expensive. You made a whole pot of soup for around $8. A whole pot of soup. This was full. If you guys saw the live last night, it was full.
We still have another more.
Yep, we have more broth.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mothman. Oh Lord, he's big. Ugh, I cannot stand moths. And his legs are like this, or his wings are like flapping like a crazed man because he sees the window and he's trying to run out. But anyways. A can of hominy was probably the most expensive. It was probably like $1.50.
$1.25.
Yeah, so that was probably the most, $1.25 plus the 3, $4.25. The tomatillos were the whole bag of them. We had 6 of them, but we only used 4. It was $1.20 or something like that. So definitely $7 max. And we made a pot of soup that we ate it for dinner last night. We're eating it again.
Of chicken in it.
Tons of chicken, and we had overloaded chicken. Y'all would have gotten away with not as much chicken. But if you have, let's just say you have family coming over, you're gonna feed about 7 people, 5 or 7 people. Easy, you can make this. We can make pozole rojo. Pozole rojo is different than pozole verde. Pozole rojo is made out of pork, like pork butt or pork roast, and we cube it, and we're gonna. It's a whole different process, and it's chili colorado. It's like chili pepper or ancho chilies. It's a different kind of chili. Let's just say that. And it's got. It's basically it's just like menudo. Okay, it's just like menudo. Resembles everything. It's got the hominy and everything. It's instead of it being.
Tripe.
Do you guys know what menudo is? It's tripe. It's lining of the stomach. So some people don't eat it because it's not what they want. So it's tripe. It's this area. I don't know what to say. You guys, we eat pig's feet. We eat that kind of stuff. Did y'all see our video or our picture of we do have a video of gizzards. We made gizzards, you guys. I was brought up eating gizzards. Joe wasn't brought up eating gizzards. I think gizzards are like,
Here you go, babe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, how's yours doing?
Oh, Quirky, Milltown, what's up, my babies? Angelica, thank you for being in here. That's how I felt about Gucci. I love Gucci. What? I love Gucci, too. Let's see. Kimmy, thank you. I'm glad you love it, baby. And Milton, please, never apologize. Ever, ever, ever. You guys, whenever you guys have your real life tripe, Milltown. Yes, it's called tripe. Hey, roses are red. Welcome in, babe. Tripe, Tripe, is the actual, oh God, this is gonna sound horrible. That's the actual organ, actually. Tripe. Like.
Yeah, it's like you can use, it's the stomach. Stomach
Joe,
lining.
You make it sound awful.
Stomach lining. That's what it is.
It's, oh my God, Joe, you're making it sound bad and nobody's gonna want to eat it.
Nobody wants to eat that.
We all do. Milton, do you eat it? Okay, oh my God, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Oh my God, that's what it looks like. It says tripe. Wait, hold on. Jeez, oh Pete's. There we go. Okay, it says tripe is a type of edible lining from the, I can't read this, you guys, I'm gonna be grossed out. It's edible lining from the stomach of various animals such as cattle, pig, and sheep. We eat, Mom, what do we eat? Kimmy,
Why?
Stop it, we eat it.
That's so.
Mom, is ours cattle or is it pig? I think ours is pig. I think we eat pig lining of the stomach because we use the pig head. Ay, ay, ay.
You use pig feet.
I love stomach. Liz, do you eat menudo? I can't do menudo while it's cooking. Like it's, oh God, you guys, I feel bad saying this. If you smell menudo boiling, it's about a 5 to 7 hour process. You have to let it boil on the stove to get it tender. Okay? Now saying that, the 6 hours that it's boiling, you literally have to mask your face. I love menudo too, but I can't take it the way it smells. Like it smells like a human flesh boiling. I know, I'm sorry for everybody I'm gonna be sent to hell, but it smells like raw. Oh my God.
To Mexican
it
hell.
sounds, I can't, yeah, I probably can't.
Alright.
No,
I'm gonna take a chance on this whenever you're done.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you? Alright.
Have you ever cooked tripas? You eat tripas? See, chitlins, that's what, some people call those chitlins. We call tripas. Yes, they smell as bad. Yes, girl. I was dating a guy who ate tripas, and I literally could not kiss him the rest of the day because let me say this. He didn't know they weren't cleaned. And you're supposed to clean your tripas. He ate tripas that were uncleaned.
If you have to clean your tripas to eat them.
Welcome in, Cindy Mama. Welcome in, love. Joe's so racist. Joe's a racist. We eat it. What do y'all eat? They eat shit on a shingle. So what's the difference? He eats shit on a shingle.
Pig innards.
Bye, baby. Come back. We'll see you when you get back, baby. Shit on a shingle.
It's chipped beef.
We're gonna make that with you guys too. I wasn't brought up eating shit on a shingle. First off, somebody said I got shit for you. Who eats that?
That's just the name of it.
Who eats it? Well, anyways, we're gonna make it for you guys.
What the hell does menudo mean? It's probably something disgusting.
It's a Mexican guy band. What's up with that? They were really cute too. All
right, get out of the way. I'm gonna do some.
Do you know that Menudo was a band?
Yes.
Did you really?
Young boy band, yeah.
Yeah, a young boy band.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe's gonna work with you. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm all like,
taters.
Bro, I'm over here like pinching.
Like, it does feel kind of good.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
All right, sorry.
All right.
I didn't know Liz ate that.
Now that this has been sitting, I would let it sit for the full 10 minutes in the fridge, just to let the stuff kind of stick together better. But now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it out of this bag. We're going to cut each side, and we're going to form our French fries.
Our speaker went to our microphone?
Yeah, they're up here.
Oh, you're going to stick it in now? It's ready?
Yeah. Right here, baby.
Sorry.
Here's one, here's two.
We're
gonna put our
microphones
in. Is it on?
It is now.
Once it's on,
keep going.
Then we'll plug it in. Boink.
You're good.
And we are hooked in. Hopefully we can hear each other now. So here, back to this. So we're just gonna cut this on the sides. Okay.
Too bad we don't have a knife sharpener in the house.
Yeah, right. And then we'll cut this side. Usually, right on my foot.
The knife? That's not even funny.
No, I didn't. I gotta have my other knife. Give me the little one, baby.
Hold on.
I'll get it.
It's falling.
Oh, it's not there. We'll just use this one.
Just wipe it off with the way out.
I got it. Okay, we're just going to take this.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if it took your toes off right on
just lift it up off your taters.
I would have died, literally.
And then we're just going to go all the way down.
Lord have mercy. Joe's killing me, bro. For real, though.
Boom.
Right on my toes.
Right. Here we go. Now we're just going to cut our fries. I'm going to cut them. Here. Take this. Wash this off.
Grateful's like, ew.
Because I like to use a big knife.
I literally, that's how Joe is.
Okay.
Liz. Joe eat anything.
So we're just going to take this and cut it down the middle.
He did try.
And the fries will be this long.
He didn't really care for it.
Right there. Okay. So we're just going to.
Have you ever had 3 Plus, babe?
No.
But
just going to cut it down the middle, and then we're just going to form our French fries.
Goodbye, Joe's toes.
And
it was nice knowing you, Joe's toes.
It's going to cut them wide, just like steak fries. Okay. Just cut them as wide as you want. And as long as you want.
Can you wait for 1 second?
Sure.
Cindy, he did 3 potatoes on the stove until they were soft. He put them through a ricer to make them with 0 lumps, and they were completely smooth. Then he put them in a bowl. You can put that?
I'm going to use that.
In a bowl or in a bag or however. He got the potatoes that were mashed, or anybody coming in. He got the potatoes that were pure, thinned out, no lumps of any kind. He added
cornstarch.
About a tablespoon?
About a tablespoon and a half, yeah.
About a tablespoon and a half for 3 potatoes.
Yeah, about 3 medium potatoes.
And then he stuck this in the fridge so it can, what's the word that you used?
Congeal, but it's like...
So they can just form back.
Form a little gluten in there to hold the potato together.
And then he pulls it out, and now he's made... she said, these are for mashed potatoes. No, they don't have no milk in it. There's no butter in it. It's just potatoes and cornstarch.
That's it.
All right, go ahead.
I just rolled them out into a Ziploc baggie and rolled them out to the thickness that I wanted them. Okay, and now I just cut the bag open so I can fold it open, and then we're just cutting the size of our fries, the width of them. And we're cutting them a little wider than regular French fries. We're cutting them like steak fries. Okay. just like that. Okay. And these, they could break, you know, when you're putting them in the oil or whatever. It's no big deal. They'll just be a couple shorter fries. But then, just to make sure that they're going to be, you know, to help them crisp up, I'm going to use a little extra cornstarch on top of them, and I'm just going to brush it over the top. I'm just going to do it on 2 sides because to get it on all 4 sides is kind of tough. These are, like I said, they're very fragile. You know, they're mashed potatoes, Cindy. Basically, Cindy, formed in a bag. So what you do is to flip them over, just put them in the bag again, and then flip them over. Open the bag back up. Now we'll cornstarch the other side. So you
can catch everybody's info.
And then we just brush it on there, no big deal. All right, once you got them brushed with extra cornstarch, now we're going to take them and I am going to set them on this tray here, and then we're going to put them into the hold on, this way. And then we're going to take them and put them into our 400 degree oil and make some French fries. All right, I'm going to get you a little closer so you can see everything. Get you up there. It's about right there. She's got some soup, some pozole cooking over there. I got her about 396, 400 degrees, somewhere around there. And we're going to double fry these things, which is, I'm just getting a rack here to put them on when I'm done frying. And what we're going to do is we're going to double fry these. We're going to fry them once at 400 degrees until they get a little bit of a shell on them. They're still going to be very lightly colored. They're not going to be done yet. And then we're going to let them cool for a few minutes. And then we're going to fry them again at 400. So let's start putting them in. We're just going to take them off here and put them right into our one at a time so they don't clump up in there. Should we put them in a little more gently than what I'm doing? There we go. Don't burn yourself. I'm going to do half of these now and then half of them in a little bit, just so the oil does not get too cold.
You me help you?
No, I got her. There we go. There's the first half. We're just going to do half at a time.
And these can be as thick or as thin as you want. Last time we made them, guys, we did them about the thinness of shoestring fries. And we had talked about, like, hey, you can make these like steak fries. You can make them any shape you or any thickness you want.
I'm just trying to make sure they're I'm gently pulling them apart so they're not in a big clump.
This was last night's live, guys. It's called Pozole Verde con Pollo.
And this doesn't take too long, but we just want a little bit of color on them and a little bit of to where they look like they've got a fry on the potato. They're a little bubbly, like they've been, like they're fried, but they're just not quite done. They're cooked inside. They're completely cooked inside, so you don't have to they're not going to be like underdone. It's just that we want the outside to crisp up, get some of the starch off, and then we're going to do it again.
We're cooking them hard enough so that they hold together, and then he's actually going to come back and put the toast of a fry on it. Hold on.
And here's, you got a little bit of color on there, so I'm going to start pulling them out. It doesn't take very long when they're already cooked like this. So we'll take the ones that have the most color on them. And like I said, they're not done yet. We're going to fry them again.
We have this rack. That works best, guys.
Yeah.
It took us only 7 months to get our rack. As soon as we got enough tips, we were able to buy this rack. We've waited for our rack so long, you guys. Measuring cups, this rack, even our aprons, guys. We sell all of our merch, and in order for us to buy the aprons, they were like
$32 or $35. Well, it costed more because we had to get the screen printing set up and everything. So anytime we do anything like that, it has to come out of like what we would have. Somebody sends us a tip. It's like, oh, put it towards the screen printing.
There you go.
Put it towards, and we have hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts. We have merchandise, you guys. We just one of our mods ordered a shirt.
Hey now.
She's
so I'll show you this close up, and they're still delicate, but they got a little color on them. Okay, a little bit of color on the edges there. Okay, but they're still, they're not done yet, just because they're not going to be crispy yet until we do them the second time. And then I'm going to let my oil get hot again, because the by putting that many, pieces of food in there, it brings it down quite a bit. And we're at about 325 at the moment. Brings it right down. So you don't want to do too many. If it gets too low, they'll just fall apart, because it's like mashed potatoes. And if it gets below, like 325, if you put them in there at 325, like you would normally do other fries, like right from the potato, these if you put them in there at 325, the oil will cool down so low that they'll just kind of fall apart in there, and then they'll just be like a crispy mess inside, all floating around in there. So now I'm just going to wait for this to heat up to about 400 again.
All right. And while we wait, I will take you guys on a little fun day. Okay, guys, ready? I'll drop the link. This is our apron. This is our new apron. The one I'm wearing right now is our old. We have both styles available. It says Love at First Bite. Love at First Bite. This is our other one. And then your options are to either do, you can either do black t-shirt or a white t-shirt. See it? Or you can do our apron in the khaki.
Oh, I got the new design.
I got it right here.
I got the other one. It's got more.
You?
It's got you from this one is on there.
Oh, really?
It's got that one, and then me next to you.
That's our new design with Joe and I together. And so they said that they would do both of them for us in case some people wanted the old logo. That was what we were called at the beginning and on Facebook. It was Love at First Bite. But Joe became a part of the channel. So we have t-shirts, hoodies, and there's our hoodies. I think Liz, one of our mods, ordered one of our t-shirts. There's the hoodie. We're going to get more. We just have to, it does cost for us, you guys, and we have to decide, do we want to put it into buying groceries so we can make more things with you guys, or in the merchandise. And for us, we got 2 t-shirts, and we got a couple of aprons so we could wear with you guys. But anyways, that was our little, it was actually a big deal for us. It kind of upset my ex-creator that we had merchandise. I'm not sure why. It really pissed her off that we had merchandise. My husband is an artist. Why wouldn't I have merchandise? I mean, it makes no sense for us not to have merchandise. So anyways, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't even be talking about it, and I apologize for even bringing it up. Okay, the soup's done. Whenever you get done, we'll have that for lunch. And right. Hold on one second, guys. Ooh.
Yeah, putting it in a cup.
Look at how yummy. But this is what Joe had said before, you guys. You can do this first fry. Look at how pretty they look. And say you have a whole bunch of them. You're going to make dinner. Set them aside, and then when you're ready to eat, you could throw these in your air fryer. You don't have to put them back in the oil. Throw them in your air fryer. They're basically like what you get from a bag of fries at the store. Ore-Ida, Tater, or whatever they are called. Ore-Ida, or what is the other brand?
I don't know.
But basically, you can get these and put them right in your air fryer. You don't have to put them back in the oil. Put them in your air fryer to get them toasted the finished rest of the way. This is basically how they sell them. They do one cook. When you get them home, that's why it says bake for 10 or 15 minutes, because they're asking you to do the second bake. That's what they do when they tell you to bake it. They did one fry for you, and now you get to do the second fry. All right, baby, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, yep. We're ready to. I'll do the rest of them offline.
You don't want the red basket?
Oh, there's not enough of them. So I just thought I'd put them in a cup. All right. I'm not gonna do the other ones. I'm gonna do the other ones offline, but I'm just gonna finish these for y'all. Okay. We did one fry. Put them on this rack, and they're looking good. Okay. And now we're just gonna put them back in at 400 degrees again, and then get them to the color we want, and then they will be crispy.
They will.
Just put them in there. You don't have to do like I did before with the knife. It's a little safer doing it this way, but just one at a time and putting it in the oil close to it like that. Oh, okay. That looks good.
Yeah?
Looks really good.
Good. Good. I got you.
And now we're just looking for color. We're just going to flip them around in there, gently stir them around until they get the nice golden brown that we want.
We're waiting. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm coming back, you guys. I'll read the chat in a momento. Un momento, por favor.
Let's watch them. Always with Madre when we're having a live. Hopefully you can all still hear me.
I'll check. How you doing today? Hey, Sav. How's it going, love?
All right, they're getting the color that I like. Nice golden brown. Not too heavy on the color. Take our first one out. I'm going to put it on the rack, and then we'll put it in our little basket. There's another one that's about the right color.
We are celebrating Kimmy's birthday
only takes
today.
A couple of minutes. Doesn't take very long.
It is Kimmy 71's birthday. She emailed me and asked if Joe wouldn't mind taking the time. We were going to take off today, so we decided instead of taking off, we would do a cooking live for Kimmy for her fries. She asked us if we'd make fries for her birthday, and we would be more than happy to do it. Freaking, we are making fries. She missed the last live, and she emailed me, and you guys are everybody, every single sub. I know that sounds like a lot for some people. We have 860
We're going to put them in a little basket.
Subs, and every single sub is welcome to email me, whether it be a question, whether it be a concern, or whether it be a request. I will read it, and I will reply to you. Anybody and everybody.
Ooh, baby.
And she asked for her birthday if we could do that, and yes, absolutely.
Ooh, baby.
What, baby?
Ooh, baby, come here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't.
Oh yeah, here we go. Look at those babies.
You guys, stop.
Look at that.
Freaking cheese sticks. No, they're fries.
They're French fries, but we could
remember last time we made them?
The size of steak fries.
Yes.
You can make them any size you want.
The last time we made them, Joe made them a little thinner.
That's very hot.
They were like shoestring fries. Well, this time, just because I wanted the person, anybody who's making them, to be able to say, "Hey, Betty Dan Boop, you have the ability to do whichever one you want. You don't have to
You can make them in little squares if you wanted to."
Like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. The people that are just now coming in, Joe boiled a couple of papas. Okay. Joe boiled, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Joe boiled some potatoes. Nothing added. Put them through the masher. This is a ricer. It takes all the big lumps out. Then there's a pile of actual potato with nothing else. Added cornstarch. For 3 potatoes, he put about a tablespoon in it. Okay. Flopped it around, tossed it around, shook it on down, got it all incorporated to it. Then he put it in a baggie, like a Ziploc bag, one of the big gallon-sized bags. And he rolled it so that it was all even. The beginning of the video, he shows you the tools he used. Basically, just put straws on the end, so his rolling pin was the same height all the way across. Fridged it for about 5 minutes, pulled it out, and when it came out, he's choosing right now how he wants to slice his fries.
Yeah. So right now they're cut kind of wide.
Hey,
like
Green
this.
Goblin.
Okay, so they're kind of
We
wide.
love
I can
fries, but we love you.
take half of them and then I'll split those in half. Now we just got regular fry size. Okay. Or you can take them that wide and make little square nuggets out of them. Okay. Like that.
I love the steak fry look too, guys. Everybody loves
make little nuggets out of them. You can fry them any way you want to.
If you have little kids, you guys can just
Sorry.
Fry them up like that. If you want the regular ones to just add on the side of whatever you get them from right here, and you drop them right in the oil from here. You just slide it right into the oil, and it cooks it. Then you take it out after.
Yep. Do a double fry. So one time at 400, and then take them all out after they get a nice little crust on them. They're going to still be light colored. They're not done. So you fry them once at 400, and then you take them out, let them sit, and then let them cool down a little bit. Then you fry.
Because once they're like this, you're going to, before, like the in-between step, you can stick them in like, oh, I'm really, really busy right now.
And you just do a final fry.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't have to do it at the time to do this, 2 of them. Wait.
Yeah.
Have it beforehand.
Yeah, do it on a day that you got some time, and then you can final fry them on the day that you want to have them. Okay, you just fry them one time at 400 degrees on the day that you're ready for them. I was
going to show them something,
and it only takes them a couple of minutes once they're.
So I know I love the shape of this thickness. Look at how perfect that is, you guys. Ding. Once those are done, I mean the kids with littler hands may like these little square ones, or like chicken nuggies. If you've got, say, a 2 or 3, a toddler, for them to grip that might be a little easier for them to hold something, not as pinched. So it's your shape, your option. That's the best part
about the dinosaurs. If you have little cookie cutters.
Hey, there you go, Joe.
Hey, now.
Why were you holding out on us?
All right, let's do a little tinking.
How about dinosaur shaped ones, you guys?
Let's listen. Okay. And even if it's cooled down, there's still.
Are you on Wi-Fi? Sorry, guys, I didn't realize it's freezing.
Is it?
That's probably what my mom is like. You're freezing.
Yeah, Bluetooth. Your Bluetooth is on.
Okay, let me turn that off. Sorry, guys, we're trying to move you guys around.
You keep fucking.
There you go, guys.
You keep messing with those.
We have literally this. We don't have a tower. We have this. So our phone is getting Wi-Fi from a hotspot, and it's T-Mobile hotspot.
That's not the greatest.
It's not the greatest.
But
let's do a tink so you guys can get out of here. I apologize to hold you guys up.
Woo-hoo. But these will stay crisp. Like, even after they cool down, the outside will still be crisp. I'll guarantee it. Any other fry that you do, like normally, man, you really have to go through like it's a 2-day process.
Ooh, shape them like tater tots. You're right. Put them in little balls.
Yeah. You can do anything you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's tink.
All right.
Oh, I need a soda pop.
Hey, always. My
mouth
is really watering because it's like right here.
You're a horrible man.
Every time.
What's colder?
I should learn and just get your dang drink.
Joe's a monster, you guys.
Oh, jeez. There you go.
I dropped the link for our what is it? I dropped the link. Our membership link is above. Some of you guys' I know your guys' membership ran out. I apologize. And then I also dropped the link for our what is it called? Our merchandise. So if anybody was asking, I know a couple people asked about it. Joey.
That looks good, right? They are good. You can season them any way you want. I just put a little salt on these when they were still kind of wet from the oil. So you season them any way you want. Little Lowry seasoned salt on them.
If anybody, you guys, you're more than welcome to sign up. The membership link, I just dropped it. Some people's memberships ended because they were gifted from so other creators had gifted them. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
We're doing it.
Woo woo.
Or another one.
All right.
Sorry. I can't decide, you guys.
All
Ready?
right, let's tink. Oh, you're gonna do that first?
Yeah, and we gotta go right into the mouth. Tink. Look at how amazing they are, you guys.
Tink.
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 So good.
That's good.
Oh, you didn't put salt for me in the ketchup.
I did.
Thank you.
There we go.
Look how they stand up. I mean,
lightly crispy on the outside, but that light crispiness stays.
I like that you can choose what size that you want. I like that you can choose the size. You guys. Okay. I love you guys.
So good.
And I told you guys about this last night. Okay, this is what Joe made, you guys.
Spilled all over.
Joe made this, you guys. He's such... We love him.
I'm a good man.
Let's just
good
say
man.
we love that. He made this. This is homemade caramel, you guys. I will never, ever, ever, ever buy caramel again. Ever. The flavor of homemade caramel is like... I mean... Honestly, I think it's sticking up. Joe thinks it didn't get hard enough. He thinks he didn't let it go long enough. But you have to remember, we did it while it was hot. The apples, we had to put in hot water to get the wax off of it. So the caramel did slide off for a minute, but as soon as you put it in the fridge, the caramel hardened up on it. Hey, True Texan, welcome in. So, Joey, you want to do a tink with them? Because we're tinking this, y'all.
We're going to tink it.
We're tinking our... Grab that.
All right.
Joe did this. You guys, Joe is amazing. This is the caramel. Joe, oh my God, you guys. I swear to you, what you buy in stores is nothing like this. Oh my God. I made turtles last night because I had pecans here and chocolate.
Tink.
Oh, look at how pretty the color is, you guys. It's tink.
Ready? That made a good dipping sauce.
It was perfect. It sat on my apple good. I use this to make my turtles. I'm going to do that too. Stay tuned, guys. I mean, if we're not going live later, we might as well make the best of this one.
What are you doing?
Hold your thoughts. Everybody sit tight.
Enjoy the fries, everybody.
Okay.
They're really good.
Parchment paper, Daddy.
Parchment?
I love you guys. I want you guys to have all of the goods. I don't want to just like... Oh, too bad you guys didn't know how to do it. Okay. Ready, guys? I'm going to aim you down. All right.
Oh, Lordy.
Thanks to my mom, who's an avid pecan purchaser. She buys them by the gallons and gallons and gallons. I'm going to tell you guys two things. You can either grab your pecans, break them into pieces any way you want, and put them in your caramel when it's hot, okay? Break your pecans, put them in here, and mix it around in your pan, and dollop a scoop of your caramel with pecans, okay? Or you can be bougie like me, and I like them to be like...
You can't see everything, baby. There you go.
The little legs, I like the little legs to stick out. Okay? You can do whatever your little heart wants. I like both. I like it all. There's nothing... I like the versatility of it. Okay? See where I'm at, you guys? Because to me, I figure when I'm wanting something sweet, I'm not going to care in the shape it's in. Okay? So watch what I'm going to do. With this. This is what I used. Yes, you're watching me, guys. You're watching this unfold.
right in front of your ojitos. That means your eyes, guys. That means you're watching it in front of your eyes. This is just chocolate, milk chocolate. I made these last night. Me and Joe killed it. And I said, man, I wish I could show everybody these. Well, guess what? I'm showing y'all. Okay, here's my caramel. I have another little spatula. This isn't hot. This is cold. I mean, not cold. It's room temperature. It's sitting on my counter. Okay, watch. This is what I choose to do. It's a little ball of caramel. Ah, you guys. Let me start this again. Put those. Joe, I knew you were going to come. So I was like, honey, to the rescue. The ball fell. What's right here on my hair? Right. No. Yeah. All right. This was going so well into this little ball. Fell right off of my little spatula. Let's try this one now. Okay. And it just falls right on there. Okay. If you want more, grab it again. I thought the caramel was so good. I thought it was great to have the pecans underneath it, but I certainly was not disappointed that, and I could put, like, say I wanted this. Let me just stick it right on the side. Honestly, when you put the chocolate, you guys, it doesn't matter. It honestly is not going to matter. The chocolate's going to harden over all of it. Okay? Add a little. Iquesu. Did I go too long? Did I boin it? All right. Ay, chihuahuas, this is hot. Hand me those over there, baby. The bag of them.
A bag of what?
What I'm working on right now.
Oh.
I'm trying to not have gone this too far. And I got to cool it down a little bit. And by putting more of them. If your chocolate seems like you might have put it for too long, put some
fresh ones in there.
Fresh ones in, and it's going to cool your chocolate off and start melting that. Does that make sense? Because right now my chocolate is hot from the bowl. Yes, I know there's some people that do it properly, like a whole chocolatier. I do just a bag of chocolate chips. I put a little bit of coconut oil or oil. I mic it. I whip my hand around like this. And that's how I melt my chocolate. I don't do it professional. This is not a professional kitchen. This is a Joni Von. We used to make roses, and it worked for us.
Strawberry.
Chocolate covered strawberries that turn into roses. If you want, you can put caramel on those, Daddy.
Sure.
And then I'll finish this. You guys watching? Anybody left in the room? And then I just put it. I'll move that out of the way. I put it on the top, and I kind of swirl it. See, guys? Swirling it. I was going to save this for the week of Christmas. I'm going to do like things that you put on your Christmas, like a plate, candies and stuff, fudge, candy, church windows. You guys, this is literally the caramel that we had, and it's sitting there. I have pecans. I have chocolate. Come on, you guys. I'm not going to pay somebody. I'm not going to pay somebody to pay for the gas to go down the road to make it. Look at how Joe made that effortless, you guys. I want to punch him. Okay. Just a dollop of chocolate. I am choosing to be extra and do this little swirl. I don't have to do the swirl. Wherever I put my chocolate, it's going to harden. It's going to drip over the side and harden up. My mom used to make about 25 plates with everything from pineapple bars, lemon bars, peanut brittle, fudge. What else did she make? Her white puppy chow.
Cakes, pies.
She made so many things, and she would hand them out. 25 different people the week of Christmas. She hands them out to all of her family or friends. She delivers. She delivers. Just kidding. And you can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, whatever. That's the best part about making homemade, you guys, is you make it what you want. If you enjoy milk, then use milk. Joe loves dark chocolate. That's it, guys. I'm going to stick them in the fridge. I can put it all the way to cover my little caramel, because I think think of these as the little feet to the turtle. But I can do it so that all of the turtles covered, or all of the little pecans covered, and it's completely covered turtle feet. That sounds weird, right? That's it, guys. I'm going to put them on a plato. Uno platito. Oh, you got chocolate on me. And I'm going to stick it in the fridge there. I could probably put them in, I might need to cut this baby.
You do?
Yeah, it's too long for my plate.
All
so
right.
I'm going to cut the scissors behind you.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to do this, and I'll start telling everybody goodbye. Anybody late coming in, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. We're not going live today, so that's why this was our day off. And we had a friend of ours that needed a little extra love, and we're here to deliver.
Boom. In the fridge they go.
Take care, Cindy. Thank you for coming in, babe. I appreciate you. Lates for days. Thank you for coming in, honey. Freaking fabulous. I ordered my stuff last night for the fudge and crack. Yes, girl. Thinking turtles are a bit fat. Girl, yes, freaking fabulous. How easy was that? How easy.
This is
Why are we giving people money for
apple dips? Man, this is it worked out really good.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I thought, oh my gosh. Honestly, Joe made the caramel. But how long did it take you to make the caramel? About 20 minutes, 15?
Yeah.
The hardest part was getting the brown sugar and butter.
Yeah, just put the ingredients in the pan, and you got to have a temperature probe in there.
Yep.
To make sure it doesn't go over 248 degrees.
We used it to make 8 caramel apples, you guys. Brought it home, and we still had a whole container of caramel. Good night, Rachel. Thank you for coming in, love. Hey, Jillian. Hey, Roro. How's it going, love? Green Goblin. Oh, you want us to tink the turtles. Oh, it was so easy to do those. And you know what else I saw? I wanted to give you guys this hint. Okay, let's say this caramel the caramel's homemade. It's in the pan. And okay, let's just say this is my caramel. And it's in the pot like this. Okay, it's in the pot. Fresh caramel. Still a little warm. And then we're just mixing it around. If I get a bag of pecans, just pieced pecans, they don't have to be whole. Of all that extra work, get your pieced pecans and clump it into big chunks. So it's just chopped pecans, not pieces, but chunks, piece. Okay, you can do it any size you want. Throw them into your caramel, and then you get this spoon, and you dollop 5 rows of 3 or 4, and you just have a dollop of the pecan and caramel on your cookie sheet. Okay, row of all you did was dice up your pecans, throw them into your caramel, and now you're using a tablespoon to throw it onto your cookie sheet. Melt your chocolate, and now you only have to go behind and dollop the chocolate on top of your caramel. Forget doing all the little feet and putting them like that. Forget doing that step. You can throw all of your pieces of pecans right into your caramel. I just don't want to do that with this because I want to get more apples because I'm an caramel apple addict. But look at how pretty it is, you guys. The color of it. I can't even describe the difference between buying this and buying the one when you're in the produce section of caramel, or even buying the Kraft caramel little spots. This caramel is so buttery. It's
good.
It's good. It's just good. All right, and honestly, there's a candy store in our town where we live, and they make fresh dipped caramel apples. And honestly, I paid $9. I hate paying the $9, but I also thought it was a lot harder. So, yes, that's the one. Well, no, we didn't. But I know what you're talking about. Like if you use condensed milk and you put it on low boil, that turns into caramel. If anybody doesn't know that, you can put it in your slow cooker. Put a couple of cans of condensed milk in your slow cooker, and it turns into caramel, right? Yes.
Caramel.
Joe actually made this out of brown sugar, corn syrup, vanilla,
condensed milk.
And condensed milk. So if you don't want to go through all of that, what I, putting the little pieces of pecans on it. Yes, bring it to a boil on a, yes, that's
Or you
I
can
saw
just
that.
take white sugar and
Turns into caramel.
heat that up until it gets liquefied.
The other
so it
night,
turns caramel color, and you have caramel candy coating.
For our members only, on Sunday night, we made caramel apples with our family. Everybody came over there. Hey, Bud Chronicles. Our next one coming up is a sushi. What is it called? A sushi. Egg roll sushi or spring roll. We're going to be having a class, and we're going to do those as part of the live. My brother, my mom, we have like 3 or 4 chefs. They're going to all be taking part. We're going to be doing that as a family unit. But just if that's all extra. I just wanted to give you guys the candy one because I found it to be easy. And if I thought it was easy, then I know that y'all would think it was easy. So now y'all know how easy. Throw your pieces of pieces of pecans. What if you have leftover ones? You used all the big ones and there's a bunch of little pieces. Throw them in your caramel. Throw a dollop on your cookie sheet. In a couple minutes, we're going to have some. Okay, let's do a final. Anybody coming in? We made homemade fries. Hi, you ate all my ketchup cover on. This is our homemade fry. Tink. You guys, some of you guys just came in.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Very, very good. The best part about this, you guys, is you can make whatever shape you want. Joe made those into small little squares. These are skinnier ones. Oop. Skinny ones. Like Joe said, you can use a cookie cutter and make them into dinosaurs and fry them.
Yeah, whatever you want.
That's a good idea. I love you. All right, guys. Did my things get harder? Not yet.
Nope.
Okay. I'll post a picture of my little turtles, guys, so you guys can see what I worked with. But this is the gold, not the liquid gold, because that's the.
Yeah, this one's kind of on the edges. On the edges, it is, not on the top.
Come on, little fella. Good enough.
Good enough.
Look, you guys, the little turtle. It's got to harden right in the middle, but look at that. Stop. It's hardened already on there. Wherever the caramel was, the chocolate's covering it, so the chocolate's going to get hard on top of it. Should we do the tink with them?
Sure. You just take a bite and I'll take a bite.
All right. Tink. Yum. Okay. Mmm. 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 That caramel should be a sin. It should be a sin.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum.
I saw somebody say something about, ooh, that's so good. And like, I know Joe likes dark chocolate, so I'll buy dark chocolate pieces. Tink, thank you guys. Thank you. Take care. Peanut butter cups. Newtown, bitch, calling me out. We're gonna do peanut butter cups. I got the cups. We're waiting on us. Milltown, you called me out. I bought these because we're gonna do a lining of chocolate with the peanut butter. We're doing this, you guys. We are gonna do it. Milltown, thank you. Stay on me, girl. Stay on me. We're gonna make peanut butter cups. I told you I was trying to do it all for Halloween. I lost track of the days, and now I'm like, now we got the holidays. I've got my recipe menu. I put my members. If any of my members, you guys, look at the community page for my members. I have a poll. I want to do 3 things. You guys have to tell me. What 3 do you guys want to do? I love caramel too, girl. And I love my daughter loved peanut butter cups. If I would have known this recipe when my daughter was growing up, I would have done it. You guys, look at the community page if you're a member. Please, we're trying to get a recipe. 3 things. I want to do sweet potato casserole. I put pie, but it's a casserole. I love homemade anything. Anytime I can save my money, it's not about even saving the money. It's I want to choose where I want that money to go. Why spend $42 on an order of chocolate covered strawberries when I could make them at home, put them in a pretty box, and I spent $12 instead. And I got to spend money on a candle for me from Bed Bath & Beyond. You know what I mean? Why do I want to give the money to somebody who's going to... Let me tell you this, and this is my last and final word. We owned a business. We owned a business, a food truck, and I'll tell you right now, businesses have to make their overhead and their budget. So if we have to make something stretch so that way we can cover for the whole week, like let's say I buy chicken and it has to last me for the whole week of our cooks, of anything they're going to make, I will find a way so that way we can make the chicken last for all of our orders for that week. Okay. Now, if I'm at home, I'm buying it for us to have, and I want it to go, and I want it to be good. My main priority from at home is, yeah, making it taste good, but stretching it, making it taste good. In a restaurant, they're trying to keep their budget, and they can't be like, well, no, let's only give them chicken breast. Guess what? You're going to get the cheapest meat, which is not always breast, which is a lot of times thigh meat, which is a lot of times some cartilage in it. Because if you get it where somebody cleaned it beforehand, then they charge you a different price. You don't get to take the time and care to do it when you're doing it on the mindset of a business. When you're at home, we can take the time to go, well, let's put the bones in there first because it gets the flavor going. Some restaurants you might find to do really good home cooking, but a lot of times they got to think of their overhead. Do we want to hire somebody who's going to come in and make the wonton papers? Or we'll just buy these other cheaper ones and they taste the same and they go the same distance. You know what I mean? So I am trying to get you guys to cook the same way that you want it, but I guarantee you're not going to find it in a restaurant. You're not. They just can't. They don't have the money to pay somebody to do all that extra. There's one. Anybody?
I got stuff on my fingers. So.
Where did Sweet Love go? Is she sleeping?
Is she on the bed?
Hi. You guys, there's no way I'm going to get Nova off of the bed because right now her priority is to sleep. There's one. She goes to Joe any second of every day. You want Papa? Yeah? Well, come on. Treat. All right, come on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make another dog treat. I gotta just look at the recipe. I thought somebody had said something wasn't good, and I gotta make sure before I use. Come on. This is what we give our dogs because they love them.
And there she is, ready for Papas.
You gotta sit. I love you. Sit. Sit, babe. You gotta sit down.
Wait until she's done chewing.
Be gentle. It's so cute when we say gentle. Look what they do. Gentle. Gentle. Be gentle with mama. There's a good girl. They smell it. She smells it. She will literally take it off my fingers very slow. You're going to be gentle with mama. Good girl. When they're gentle, obviously you want them to be gentle, but they actually have to take it in a different way than like just grab it. They know that the word gentle means you have to be very gentle with mama.
So?
They smell it slowly. Good girl. Gentle. You need to be gentle with mama. There you go. That's a good girl. So they smell it for a second and then they do it. Last ones. Gentle. That's a good girl, Novi. That was a little.
That was a little quick.
All right, guys, we're gonna go. We love you guys so much. Be blessed. We're off for a day or two. We'll be back in a couple of days. We're gonna do some. I'm not sure yet what we're doing yet. We already had this far. We got to figure out what our menu is for the next couple of days. But y'all be blessed. Joey.
See ya.
Joey out. Kimmy, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yeah, hopefully you liked that
yes.
style of fries.
Yes, Sav. There you go.
It's kind of easy, really. It's kind of easy, and you can do it all in one day, and you'll have crispy fries. You know what? You really have to prepare like regular fries, and it takes a long time to prepare regular fries.
You're right, Sav. When the command of gentle, they understand from being excited and crazy. As soon as we say gentle, they understand that they need to be gentle with mama. Good girl. Good girl.
A little stretchy.
But yes, I'm going to make some more dog treats, you guys. I will keep you guys posted. Puppies. I made them. They ate them well within a day. So now we're going to do some more. But I'm not sure which ones I'm doing because I want to do some with the Greek yogurt. If you guys make any yogurt, it has to be plain, unsweetened, without fruit, without anything. The only yogurt that dogs can have is plain Greek yogurt. Or I don't know if they can have plain regular, but they cannot have any sugars because it's not good for them. Anyways, that's what we're doing. If you guys are able to, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. If you have any questions, email me. If you're interested in doing your member links above, and if you're interested in getting merchandise, that's above. We really don't. I mean, we don't get anything from the merchandise. YouTube offered it to us to go through them, but the cost of the stuff was going to be like $60. I didn't want anybody who wanted to support us it to be $60. So I think the t-shirts are like $30 or something like that. But we went with an outside source so we could lower the price and not do it. So we don't get anything. It's no pressure if you guys don't want to do the sweatshirts. It's more about like anybody who wants an apron, anybody who wants a t-shirt. I think one of our mods got a t-shirt. It made me feel so good. She was wearing it. I'm like, that's us. It's so cool. Honestly, just you guys sharing our menus. One of my subs said, "Hey, I sent it over to my husband. He's in France." It's one of the subs that is in Australia. Her husband was fishing in France, and so my recipe was in France. You guys, that's so exciting. So, anyways, be blessed. I gave you the recipe for granola. I gave you the recipe for the pozole. Caramel we didn't do on air, so maybe one of these days we gotta do it. But right now we're gonna hone down on getting all of our recipes for sweet potato casserole, cornbread stuffing, and green bean homemade cream of mushroom soup, so we can have green bean casserole. All right, guys, we love you. Be blessed.